Now, your top 7 at 7.
We're staying on top of a number of major stories for you tonight. Here's your top 7 at 7. The FBI is asking families to come forward in a child exploitation investigation that spans 3 counties. The alleged crimes may have happened at these locations on your screen. Take a look here. Agents say a suspect secretly recorded victims in public restrooms and at high school athletic events between February of 2024 and March of 2026. Cobb County Police looking for a woman accused of using bear spray after an argument escalated at the Embassy Suites on Acres Mill Road. According to the warrant, more than a dozen people were hurt, including 7 children. The number of deaths has risen to more than 900 after 2 powerful earthquakes in Venezuela. One Kennesaw woman is now collecting donations to help. You can drop items off tomorrow starting at 10 a.m. We have information on what exactly they're looking for and where to bring them on AtlantaNewsFirst.com. Georgia's GOP nominee for governor says he will debate his Democratic counterpart ahead of November's election. Keisha Lance Bottoms had challenged Rick Jackson to 3 debates. Jackson responded by saying, quote, "Of course I will debate her," but nothing has been scheduled, at least as of yet. 26-year-old Rockdale County firefighter Juan Smith was laid to rest today. Georgia State Patrol says Smith was thrown from a fire truck that was involved in a rollover crash 2 weeks ago. After the service, he was honored with a procession from Springfield Baptist Church in Conyers to Fairview Memorial Gardens in Stockbridge. The next World Cup match in Atlanta is tomorrow night. Congo will take on Uzbekistan at 7:30 p.m. The FIFA Fan Festival at Centennial Olympic Park has been slammed. Expected to welcome big crowds again tonight and tomorrow. And keep in mind, if you have any outdoor plans this weekend, take steps to stay cool and hydrated. The heat is intensifying across North Georgia. Feels like temperatures, as Anthony said, will hover near 100 degrees in the afternoons. Scattered thunderstorms are also possible. That's your top 7 at 7. For more on all of these stories, download our free Atlanta News First app.